Hey guys, it's Terry coming to you from Mollicar Body Shop with a semi-final update on the 37 Chevy, which is the group build for the glory days of racing, hosted by Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop and Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella. So couple of minor things that's not done, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video done before it got any later today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll zoom it in here and take a closer look at it, so we can get this thing turning for you and get you in here to see what we got. So that may be a little too close, but yeah, I went with the extreme lacquer purple on it, and I used a 2K Rust-Oleum gloss black for the fenders. Cut the hood down so it doesn't have the sides on it. Added the scoop that comes in the kit. This is a box stock kit. You can't get any closer to box stock because there's nothing on it other than paint that didn't come in the box, and I didn't wire it, I didn't do anything. Like I said, strictly box stock, so keeps it pretty simple that way. Overall, it's a nice kit to build. I had some trouble with the paint work, as y'all know if you've watched the previous videos on this, but all in all, it turned out pretty well. I'm satisfied with it. I'd like to get better at my paint work so I don't have as much issues, but you know, in time, as they say. I'm going to move this back out a little bit so we can take a look at maybe the hood off from it. Get you in here a little closer on that. Pretty much like I said, these box stock, not wired. Blower and all came in the kit. The painted the tranny, drive shaft, the shocks I painted in a yellow. I can move it the right direction. Just paint detail is about the only thing that I really did. Interior's painted up, but I didn't. You're not going to be able to see it in this video. I think my last video I had a picture of the interior. The main thing that I don't have on it is the headlights. I still have to put the headlights on it. They're painted and together. I just didn't want to take the time for them to dry once I glued them on today, so that'll be after this video is done. We'll get that finished up. This will be done by the end of the day, and we'll move on to other things. I put the back bumper on that came in the kit. I didn't use the front bumper at all, as you can see. You know, it's a drag racing car, so that's what we roll with. So let's get to the backstory. Just to recap, this vehicle was a theft recovery. Grandpa had a tow service, and he towed the vehicle in for the sheriff's department one afternoon, and it sat on his lot for many years. The sheriff's department didn't really try to figure out who it belonged to, I don't think. It just sat there. They were like, if somebody comes looking for it, we know where it's at, otherwise it'll just sit there. So, like I said, after many years, 9-10 years or so, Grandpa wanted to get things cleaned up. He had a few that had been sitting around too long, and we wanted to get everything cleaned up. So Dad decided that he would take the car, build a race car out of it. Didn't have a title, so couldn't really drive it on the street, but it'd be a fun car to make a race car. So he got the car, brought it home, built a race car, went racing, won a lot of trophies and what have you, and the car become pretty popular in the local area, and apparently in other regions. So anyway, the guy that had originally owned the vehicle that was stolen from come knocking on the door one day wanting his car back. So that created a battle because Dad didn't seem to think that he deserved it back, and yet he had a clear title for it. So it wound up going to court, and they had a court date set. Dad had an attorney, you know, all the hoopla, how that goes. Then one day Dad's attorney called him and said, got good news. The guy came forward that has a story to tell about the 37 Chevy. Come to find out, the brother-in-law of the owner of the car is the one that had left it abandoned. His story was his brother-in-law paid him to take the car to Central Kentucky, drop it off, and bring him back the keys. So he did. He didn't know why and didn't ask too many questions. He got paid to do it, and that was that. Never heard anything until he found out that his brother-in-law was suing to get the car back, and come to find out he had turned it in for insurance claim and got paid from the insurance company. So he felt like that apparently he didn't like his brother-in-law too well. So he felt like that he done got paid for the car, so he wasn't the rightful owner anymore. So when it went to court, all this came out, and the judge said, well, the guy got paid for it, so he doesn't own the car anymore. The insurance company can't claim it because they did what they were supposed to by paying the claim. They didn't have any legal rights to it. So long story short, Pop's got to keep the car. And the guy that basically tried to defraud the insurance company, or did defraud the insurance company, didn't get to go to jail, but in a situation like that, he probably could have. So in the end, it all worked out. So everybody wins. At least I think. I'm trying to see if this is still working here. Yeah. So, okay. Sorry about that. My screen went blank and I couldn't tell if this was still recording. So, yeah, turned out good. And Pops wound up selling the car about a year later. He did acquire a title for it after that court case. So he got a legal title, and he was able to sell the car. He got kind of tired of doing the drag racing scene. So who knows what happened to it from that point. Hopefully it's still sitting somewhere in somebody's garage ready to go racing. But in the meantime, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate your subscribing, comments, and so on and so on. So I will do a short video when it's 100% complete, just so that we've got something for the final on the group build. But I just didn't want to wait any longer to get the story out there, the backstory finished up and out there. So anyway, everybody have a good rest of your weekend and a good week coming up, and I will see you soon. Thanks, everyone.